Hello Internet and welcome to Chessington World of Adventures Resort. It's the opening day of the 2024 season, so we are going to have a good old mooch around and see what's going on and what is new for 2024. So sit back, relax and enjoy the experience. Jangi's had the most significant update in the park this year by far. They finally turned the audio down so I can hear myself think. That is a huge win. As for Mandrill, it's still got that mighty shuffly shake thing on it, which from what I've heard about Nemesis Reborn must be a new B&M thing. Maybe shuffling's their gimmick now. Who knows? Yeah, it's basically, that whole area is basically the same as last year. Nothing's really changed, except in Mandrill now they have raised the air gates, so you get batched into the station while the ride is running. Unfortunately, if you are on the left side, there's a gate there that the host has to come round and open by squeezing his arm through the gate to open it to let you in. Hopefully that's something that's going to be addressed, but other than that, it's all pretty good. As you can see, it's still very green. Track's had some welding over the winter, as I'm currently watching them evacuate Dragon's Fury again. But yeah, so if you like World of Jumanji, great. Not for me. Don't really get the theme. But when it is done and the time for the IP to go away is there, it does have the advantage of you can just theme it to a jungle. So that's good. Yeah. Mac Rides are still here. They are working on Sea Storm's new control system. Hopefully that'll be up and running soon. No date yet. These people are loud. But yeah, so I might go and test out the new for 2024 toilets underneath Dragon's Fury, where they've refurbished them all and there's multiple stairs and it's all wonderful. So toilet update coming soon. So let's talk about Vampire. The poor old girl is getting quite old now, and I think she's near the end of her life. Not that she was running terribly today, she's running quite well, and the operations are pretty decent. I can't actually fault them on that. But she is old, and the park are going to have to make a decision soon that if it gets the Nemesis treatment, hopefully minus the massive phallic vein down the side of it, or if they just scrap it. Obviously, I think we'd all like to see a retrack, wouldn't we? We would very much all like to see a retrack, but we'll have to wait and see. And as for Gruffalo in this area, well, what a mess. The amount of effects that are broken, gobos that aren't focused, the fact they're projecting a Gruffalo on the water where the mist screen used to be about 6 years ago that hasn't worked in forever. You know, that ride needs some serious love. And after the fact that they had the audacity to, the audacity to have that guy who was their effects guy looking like he was fixing Vampire, looked like he'd never held a screwdriver in his life. The fact they had the audacity to say that and then have that much broken is quite shameful, if you ask me. There's, you know, It's like, I don't think Gruffalo got touched, if I'm brutally honest. You know, and there's a lot of effects that aren't working. The mist on the Jag in World of Jumanji, that's not working. So, you know, effects wise we're not doing too well. Operations wise though, we're doing pretty well, so fair play. Well, it does seem that Dragon's Fury, on its 20th anniversary, has had the same updates that Spinball Wizard got, with new control systems, air valves. It's had some chassis painted on ride vehicles. It is having some teething problems though. There's another block shut down. It looks like they're probably going to evacuate it again. But yeah, these things take time. I'm glad they're spending money on it, and it is running pretty well when it's opening. So hopefully, once all these teething problems are sorted, we're in for a damn fine year of spin-tastic-y dragon fun.
I'm so excited that I just can't hide it!
Tiny Truckers, with all its updates, are really giving off those CBeebies Land vibes. This, I'm assuming, will be the new entrance. I'm assuming that's where all the toy cars that people donated went. Obviously, closed all day. Nice little ramp there. Beautiful bit of rampage. Yeah, queue line itself really hasn't changed much. Assume these will get moved unless this becomes fast track entrance. I don't know. Yeah. So as you can see, the whole ride area has been completely transformed. It's probably the best I've known this ride looking in a long, long time. So I guess long live Tiny Truckers, which currently doesn't have any trucks. And just for all of you ride nerds or people who have previously operated it, let's have a cheeky little zoom in on the old control panel there. There you go, look at that, black padlock locked out by engineering. So yeah, we're looking at a cheeky little SM58 there for their talkback mic. So yeah, no Tiny Truckers coming soon. Okay, can we take a minute to talk about Croc Drop? More good news is that it's learnt to spin again, so that's a bonus. But from a story standpoint, has anyone figured out how braving the drop releases the curse? Also, what is the curse? Why is there a curse? This all goes back to Merlin's, in my opinion, distinct lack of ability to tell a coherent story. Now granted, does it really need a story? No. But I can't think of the last thing they've done as a ride, not as a marketing exercise, as a ride where they have told a story well. I guess Hex. Maybe Hex. I mean, Ghost Train has its thing, like the start of Ghost Train's story is very, very good. Goes completely downhill after that. They tried to add a story to Tomb Blaster last year or the year before. That was god awful. I feel like they need to hire a genuinely good like script writer or story writer to come up with their things, because whoever does it now is mad. But that's my opinion. Other people will disagree, and if you do, more power to you. But as far as I'm concerned, storytelling is not Merlin's forte. But as you can see, it's spinning! So hooray! As I'm hiding from the rain for a bit, I think it's time we talk about Tomb Blaster. Why is it still here? Like, I think it's had its time. It's about time to get rid of it. knock it down, start again. If we're going for a new dark ride, we want something that's not Chocolate Quest. We want something that's like a nice trackless dark ride. And for the love of God, Chessington, if you do put a new dark ride here, don't put Ghost Train. That could be the worst possible thing you would ever do. So what would you guys who are watching like to see put here? Something still skull based, tomb based, or something completely new? Let me know in the comments what you will put here. So we're here at Zufari Ride into Africa, where a huge amount of work has been going on in the queue line region. As you can see, it looks like they have ripped out a huge amount of the old main queue because it used to be long, and they put a lot of new wood in. As you can see, like this whole area used to be the queue. You can see all the old COVID lines. Remember COVID? That was a thing. And yeah, look, lots of new wood all the way down here. As you can see, it means you haven't got to walk 20 miles now to get on the ride. So that's fun. They've kept their little hut. So yeah, good for them. Cut some trees down as well, looks like. Didn't want them trees. Oh look, somebody dropped a tree on the speaker. Poor speaker. But yeah, some logs. Anyone want some logs? Logs for fires? But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with this area. I'd maybe get rid of them trees and you could have some nice benches and picnic tables here. But we shall see. And now for the stuff that some of you are really interested in, the merch. So we have the retro t-shirts, which have been here forever. Very expensive £50 hoodies. Dragon's Fury, Croc Drop, Easy Tiger, that's a bit weird. Vampire, but it doesn't say Vampire. Anything on the back? No. Yeah. Oh, there's this one that definitely says Vampire. Again, all £50, which is quite expensive for a hoodie. But then £20 for a giant guinea pig is also quite expensive. So yeah, it's all the usual plush. And we'll go around here because the stuff I know people like is over here. Got vampire things, vampire plush, trophies and lanyards, medals. But the real thing here is this £12 Bubbleworks, Professor Burp's Bubbleworks mug. And then it says Professor Burp's Bubbleworks 1990 to 2005. God, I think that's been gone for that's been gone a long time. And then it says juice plus gas excuse me, juice plus gas equals pop. So there you go. It's not plus gas. Just throw that out there. And you got all the normal mugs if you're into that. Not my bag. And then magnets. I know many people who like magnets. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best logo. Yeah. And then we have these little beauties, which are £6. So if you want them all without discount, it's what, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Is that all of them? I think so. There you go. £36 if you want them all. Alrighty, okay, I think we're going to wrap that up here from Chessington World of Adventures Resort here on opening day for 2024. As you can see, there's a lot of work still going on, a lot of things still need to be finished, like tiny truckers, monkey swinger and things like that. The Eggsplorer event is looking very good. The show looked like a lot of fun. I approve. But yeah, head down, check it out. Project Sparkle is obviously underway here, as well as all the other parks. So who knows what the future holds. But come down, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz you're meant to do here on the old Tube U. And I'll see you very soon, because my next park is Alton Towers, and I'm going to see the mighty vein down the shaft of Nemesis. So I'll see you there next week. Goodbye.